Alright guys, today's the day I finally check out the Typhlosion deck right after I eat some Taco Bell. Alright guys, finally made it to the shop. I haven't played in like a long time, since Portland Regionals. I feel like I haven't really participated in any local tournament, just been busy. Play softball like every week. I've been working out, trying to at least. So I'm excited to get back into the groove, especially since Destined Rivals and now Black Bolt and White Flare have passed. I feel like it's time. It's time for me to get good and take competing a little more seriously. So we'll go inside and recap my deck. Alright guys, we are back in the shop. I am running the Twilight Masquerade sleeves. Got Mr. Typhlosion here. I play tested against it by myself using Raging Bolt. I got very close and I realized I really need a ticket, redeemable ticket. I don't have that. I'm training for it for the match. I also learned about the Bangle tool, and I don't have that, and that came out only for White Flare, and I've only opened up one ETB of White Flare and like 2 other booster packs from a mini tin. So we'll see how far we get, but I think I'll see some progress. I haven't played since Portland Regionals like I mentioned earlier before, but super excited. I'll show my whole deck list here. This is what I'm running. Nothing's really, I don't know how optimal it is, but I really like the Draclope line. It's kind of like my draw engine. It's pretty nice. I'm pretty familiar with it, running Dragapult as like my secondary fun deck. Yeah, let's go ahead and let's get rocking. Alright guys, we are back. Is my hair getting picked up? Can't tell, it's a little dark. So round 1, it was against Goldengo, and I kind of forgot that is a disadvantage for Goldengo against Typhlosion because double weakness against fire. I ended up with a win, so I already met my goal, got my first win, but I did learn some valuable mistakes. I have boxed order, not picnic basket. I thought it was a similar item. It's not. Boxed order, you have to end your turn afterwards, and it lets you draw 2 item cards. So I was literally in the middle of the match. I think we both took 2 prize cards from each other. So when he saw me play, he said, "Boxed order is crazy." I'm like, "What do you mean?" And then I had it in my turn. I was like, "Oh, okay." But because I was playing at an advantage and I already had it mapped out, I was good to go. I was able to use redeemable ticket, which I traded for right before the match started. And I got my final Typhlosion in. Super Rod, Ethan's Adventure, got Typhlosion in. No, I redeemable ticket, Ethan's Adventure, then got Typhlosion in. Wow, that literally could not have won it that way. He tried bringing my Victini up and installing, but that didn't work because I had energy to retreat and put forward into my Typhlosion that he put back onto the bench. So, first win of the day. Hopefully we'll get more. Round 2, against Gardevoir. I don't think I've ever won against this deck. Big L. I was cooking. Unfortunately, the Monkey Dories were cooking more. At one point, my opponent got 3 on their bench. Shaman can't do anything against abilities. I put Badoo down. I don't know why. He was a liability, so instant knockout. So yeah, it was kind of a rough time, but you know, it is what it is. Again, I haven't played since Portland, and I forgot how good Gardevoir can be. So let's see what we get onto round 3. I'm really liking Typhlosion's deck. I obviously need to find something different for boxed order, because I think I have 2 of them, I think. It's not bad if you're going second, and that's like your final move of the game, but I need to find a replacement. I need to find that picnic basket. I know I have it. Don't know where it is. Alright guys, round 3, it was against another Goldengo. That was a win. Unfortunately for my opponent, he had 1 Scyther. He went first, he had a Scyther. No bench, he drew, he drawed, and got nothing. Passed. I had Cyndaquil inactive. I had a Buddy Puffin. I had Ethan's Adventure. Hit Ethan's Adventure. Got an Energy. Got a Quilava. Got a Typhlosion. Buddy Puffin found Victini. Victini on the bench. Plus 10 damage. Attach energy to Cyndaquil. Now he does, 40 damage? And because Scyther's weak to fire, he does 80 damage. Scyther has 70. Got the donk for the win. Quick match. So I'm now 2-1. Spectacular. On to round 4. Alright, you guys, round 4. Another Goldengo. Another W for the win call. This was probably the most complete win against Goldengo. No donks, no funny business, no mess ups. I played everything to the T. Again, unfortunate matchup for my opponent. Great matchup for me. We traded back and forth. He actually knocked out 2 of my Pokemon. He knocked out my Dreepy and my Quilava. So I was already down 2 prize cards. But I was able to come back because I had 2 Buddy Puffins filled up my bench. So I already had Cyndaquils and Dreepies ready to go, and they were evolved into Quilavas and Dragapult. So I was, using Recon Directive. I was using Quilava's ability to get Ethan's Adventure. I was just cooking. I got Typhlosion in my hand. I got Quilavas on my bench, ready to go. So by that point, I was able to match his prize state and then surpass it by going down to 2 and he had 3. Because I was a single prize deck, he was dwindling me down slowly while I was able to knock out his Goldengos in succession. At the end, he did try to stall, which is a great move. I got Iono'd late into the game, and I only had 2 cards in my hand after that. And he said, I hope you miss. But Quilava had his ability, and he was in the active, so I was able to get my final Ethan's Adventure. Pull that. Put Typhlosion back into my hand, which was done away by Iono. Put the energy back into my hand, which again, Iono'd away earlier. Attach for turn, evolve Quilava into Typhlosion, go for the win. Lots of Goldengos today. On to round 5. I can't remember if I said my last match record was wrong. I had 3 wins. I was 3-1. So round 5, this was against Zard, or Zardpolt. I made a comment in I think in my second to last video, or one of my Black Bolt White Flare video, I said, Zard ain't there. He ain't there. He ain't it. Well, he was it. He was him that match. I lost. Not a great match. Charizard once again haunts me in the meta. Cannot leave me alone. He legally cannot leave me alone. I was like 3 turns in, could not build anything. So I was playing from behind, and so was he. Well, I guess he appreciated the 3 turns. I did not. I was too slow to build. So I was just simply outplayed, acceleration, outplayed, could not get the win. That Charizard's tanky, could not set up my bench, so I definitely need those Bengals to come into play. In round 6, Pidgeot Control. I asked my partner how was he going to beat me today, and he said, I'm going to deck out, and that's pretty much what I did. So that was a loss. I end my day 3-3. Pidgeot Control, it's using Elgin? So he moved my energy from Dreepy from Typhlosion to Dreepy, and kept doing that, and then he subbed in Knackley and Badoo. Couldn't really do anything, so we just kept pass turn until we both got down to 2 cards, and he pulled out 06 Machinations, and I had 2 Ionos, and he said, I'm gonna play that. So that basically eliminates your hand down to 3 cards, and I was like, oh. I could have played Iono earlier, wouldn't have mattered. He had just 1 or 2 more cards than me. 3-3, return to playing locals, not bad. Typhlosion, a menace, absolute menace to Goldengo. Pretty much a guaranteed win in my experience. The other decks, Zard, Pidgeot Control, and Gardevoir, I really have to learn how to play against those. Of course, there's staple metas, not Pidgeot Control. We don't associate that. We don't like that. But the others, staple metas, learn how to play against it. We'll do a recap when I'm home. You know what's so funny to think about is I was actually editing this video. Right back there I was editing the video and I realized I didn't record my recap. So here I am recording my recap. Typhlosion, Typhlosion, Typhlosion. I've said it so many times in the video already. I'm liking it. It's a good deck. It's smooth. It's simple to operate for my smooth brain. Because, thinking a lot is hard work. Especially after work. You work a, regular 9-to-5 job and then you go play in a tournament and then get your butt kicked. If you're like me, consider a deck like that. Typhlosion is one of my favorite Pokemon, so it was a no-brainer for me to choose it. I obviously have to improve it. I need to get those bangles just so I can meet those requirements to punch a little above my weight out of the 300 cap that I could potentially reach. Now that's potentially because I have Victini and the Stadium card, the Gravity Mountain or whatever it's called. And that gets me to 300. But that's conditional. I need a stage 2 in the active. Now, it's not like most basic Pokemon are reaching over 300 HP anyways, right? And those bangles will hopefully make me stronger. I thought about like adding Bravery Charms, but because I am a single price Pokemon, I don't really, single price Pokemon focused deck, I don't really need extra HP because I'm gonna get one-shotted anyways, most of the time, right? It might be beneficial for like Badoo, but I don't know. In the meantime, I might add that, but I'll see what we could do. Worlds is coming up very soon, actually, so hopefully I could pick some up there if I can find product to open, or if I find, loose cards at the tournament. Have you guys tried out the Typhlosion deck yet? I recommend giving it a whirl, give it a whack. It's pretty fun. What would you guys like to see me try out next on my channel? Let me know down in the comments below. If you've enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like for more content in the future. And with that being said, my name is Kevin TCG, and I'll see you guys next time.